Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your girl Michaela K, back with another lock video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of having locks in my experience. But before I get started with that, I did want to answer one question that I've been getting a lot. And that question is, how many locks do I have? So to answer that question, I have a total of 93 locks. So I'm just going to show you quickly what my locks look like. I actually washed my hair 2 days ago, and I have not retwisted it. So this is what my hair looks like when I need a retwist. I kind of like this look because it just makes your locks look really full and really thick. When you retwist it, as you know, you can get the big forehead and it just looks really tight at the top. So I do typically like to wear my hair like this for a week sometimes before I retwist it. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the pros of having locks. And these are just my pros and my cons. Other people may have different ones, but I just want to share with you my experience. So the first pro for me is that it takes me less than 5 minutes to do my hair. So in the morning times, I'm someone that likes to take really long showers and I like to waste time. So before I had my locks, my hair just added an additional 30 minutes to my routine. But now that I have locks, I literally just spray them with water, my deep conditioner or my leave-in conditioner. I put some oil in it, and if I feel like doing my edges that day, I'll do my edges. That takes me less than 5 minutes every morning. So that's definitely a big pro. The second pro is that having locks are very versatile. So there's lots of things you can do with locks. Some of the styles I like to wear are the 2-strand twist that I made a different video on, so you can go check that out if you have not already done that. You can do braids. So I have done 3 sets of braids on top of my locks. I'll add pictures of those so you can see what that looked like. You can wear your hair up and down. You can wear it in ponytails. Pretty much anything you want to do with your locks, you can do them. I think some people think that having locks means you only can wear one style, and it doesn't. You have a whole variety of styles you can wear with locks. The next pro that I've noticed with my locks is that you have length retention. So I've always been someone with longer hair even when I didn't have locks, but I would notice that my hair would get to a certain point and then it would start to break off. So with my locks, I have noticed there is no breakage with locks. So whatever growth you have, you have. I will say with locks, when you retwist them, your hair does shrivel up. So it is not its true length, but with time and patience over the years, you will see your locks starting to grow. So I've been locked for a little, I want to say over 3 years. I may be wrong. I need to double check that. Maybe closer to 4. But this is how long my hair is at this point, and I'm pretty satisfied with the length of my hair. Hopefully you can see this. So the next pro is kind of connected to the last one. So not only will you retain length because your hair is not constantly breaking off and shedding, your hair will also appear fuller. So we know every day we lose a certain amount of hair. We shed, and that's just natural. But with locks, your hair doesn't fall out. It kind of just gathers and stays in your locks. So I'm someone that has naturally finer hair, so I'm really surprised at how thick my locks are. And I do believe it's because my hair is no longer shedding. My last pro to having locks is that it just makes me feel free. I felt like before I had my locks, I was stuck in this like American image of having to always put heat in my hair, wearing wigs, wearing weaves, having my hair flat ironed. And I just felt like I can get away from that. It feels so confident knowing my hair is in a natural state that it wants to be in. And for me, it's just a very freeing feeling. I have never felt as confident in my life as I do with my locks. So I would never go back to the weaves, the wigs, the heat, the chemicals. Like, having locks has been the best decision for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into the cons of having locks. To be honest, I only have 3 cons I could think of because I love my locks. So let's go ahead and jump into those. So the first con to having locks, and something I noticed, was that on the front of my locks, the lady that started my locks did not, don't get me wrong, she did a very great job, but she did not consider that the front of my hair was finer than the back. So she did the front of my locks the same size, and with that, since the front of my hair is thinner, I did experience a little thinning on these 2 locks here And these are the only locks that I've experienced thinning with, so I've been pretty blessed on that. I know some people experience a lot more than this, but that is one con. You can experience thinning and your locks can start to break off. I haven't experienced any locks breaking off, thank you Jesus, but it can happen. The next con is that your hair, and this will happen to you, it didn't happen to me until about 2 years in, your hair will collect lint. So I do have quite a bit of lint in my hair, and I will blame it on the towel I was using to dry my hair. So if you look at the back, this is where I put the towel on my hair the most after I wash it, and I have been doing that for months and months without realizing that I was getting buildup. So by the time I realized it was too late. So I do have quite a bit of lint in my hair. I have not really attempted to get it out. That is something I do want to try to do in the next few weeks, but lint is definitely a big issue. Not only lint, if you have an animal and your animal likes to be close to you, you will carry your animal with you. So that's another thing I noticed. Your hair just really likes to grab everything around it. So sometimes I have my little chihuahuas walking around with me in my hair. A solution that has helped me with this is I do now brush through my locks every morning just to make sure I don't have any dog hair with me, but that definitely is a con. The last con that I could think of is if you are a person that likes to wear your hair down and you like your hair in the natural state, this is not going to be for you because you can no longer flat iron your hair. If you want to wear your hair down, you're going to have to put a wig on. So if you're someone that likes to wear your hair down, locks are not for you. So these are the only cons I could think of. I absolutely love my locks. I would encourage anyone that is thinking about starting their lock journey or already is on their lock journey to continue going. Having locks has been so life-changing for me, and I'm so happy with my decision. I would never go back. I don't think I would ever cut my locks off. So these were just my pros and cons. If you have any questions about anything, leave it in the comments. I would definitely answer those comments. Thank you so much for those of you who have been supporting my videos. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my page. All right, I'll catch you in the next video.